Well, welcome to the Top Gun Show. Today I've got my friend and buddy, Ken Bisnoff, the Senior Vice President and Channel Chief for the Americas Division at GTT, the sponsor of the Top Gun Show. In his role, Ken is responsible for overseeing GTT's indirect sales channel. Prior to joining GTT, Ken was a founding partner at Eagle Tech Advisors, and before that, a founding member of the executive team at TPX Communications, where he served for over 22 years. Ken's stellar track record of achievement as a channel sales leader includes recognition by CRN Magazine as a top 50 most influential channel chief for 3 consecutive years from 2017 to 2019. Ken, this is your 4th time on the Top Gun Show, dude. Welcome back.
Well, thank you. Thanks, Steve. It is great to be back with you on the Top Gun Show. I watch in admiration how it's taken off to be a national phenomenon. So happy to be back here in my new capacity.
It's successful in large part because of you. You even interviewed me one time, I remember.
I did. You were a very good guest.
That's great. That's great. Well, you recently joined GTT as the new channel chief. What influenced your decision to come to GTT?
Yeah, no, it's a good question that tees up a lot of, why I'm here. There are a lot of different factors, obviously, weigh into it. But for starters, after the time that I spent, that you talked about it at Pacific TPX for many years, and then last year helping start up, Eagle Tech Advisors, along with some longtime industry leaders and friends who I've known, who are very well known in our telecom space. What I realized was I missed being in the locker room with the team, helping to build a business, and by therefore helping customers and partners achieve their goals. So I missed that aspect of it. The other major factor was Jim Dellis taking over as the president of the Americas, really just a few weeks prior to my decision. And I've known and respected Jim for many years. I've worked alongside him at TPX, as did you. And when he asked my interest in helping to take GTT channel team to the next level, certainly got my attention just by the fact of Jim alone. Kind of working for and with people I respect, admire, and like is really number one on my requirements, is what I'm looking to do and what I'm looking to be. So that was a big factor. But before deciding to join, I had to do my homework, of course. I was fortunate to be able to speak to the CEO, Ernie Ortega, the COO, Don McNeil, the Chief Marketing Officer, Lisa Brown, get their perspective on the business and the channel, the insider view from the top. And what I heard really helped me make my final decision, right? So Ernie, the CEO, shared the GTT 2.0 customer first culture. And we really held a shared belief that, technology and products, in general, really don't vary much across our industry, but it's a commitment to service and support. And that emphasis is what separates you from the pack. And Don McNeil, the COO, shared a good perspective in my conversation with him because, in his job of running the operations, he provided specific operational excellence initiatives that he's already completed, heavy lifting last year, or will always be ongoing because it's the never-ending pursuit of perfection on people, process, systems that allow us to have the people with great intentions to live up to the customer first message consistently. So, the other part, especially given the role of the channel chief, certainly very important for me to have a top-down commitment from the C-suite on the channel. And of course, Jim, who knows the channel and values it as much as anybody from his past running, XO sales and Time Warner Cable, building up, running the channel there, and then of course the TPX. So, and I guess last, I also had very positive discussions. I talked to many technology sales partners who have worked with GTT over the years and recently, and got their take on GTT. We know that they always offer a unique third-party perspective on supplier performance and capabilities. And again, I got pretty much green lights across the board on all the aspects, and I made a decision to jump back in the role of channel chief, which I've always enjoyed so much in my past, and happy to do it here at GTT.
Great answer. This isn't your granddad's GTT. I mean, GTT's always been solid, but with you and Jim Dellis, I've interviewed some great executives this month from GTT, but you and Jim Dellis, you're kind of like the Nick Saban and the Bill Belichick, or I don't know how to describe it. I don't think there's two guys in this industry that I love and respect as much as you two. And to have you both on the same team, man, that's amazing. That's amazing. Talk a little bit about your commitment, GTT's commitment to the indirect sales channel as an engine for your growth revenue.
Yeah, no, happy to. The channel is certainly looked on as the key growth engine for the company in 2022 and beyond. There's already there was already a solid channel foundation put in place and a channel-centric structure that has, I have a solid leadership team, that covers the country. We have national channel managers underneath them. A lot of quality, significant tenure there, which is a good sign of a good company and also a good team. Dedicated marketing, of course. They do a great job helping us work with our partners. Solution architects. So underneath the umbrella, we have channel solution architects. We have channel customer account management. We have channel provisioning. Right, so that investment is there and will continue to be there. Jim and I are talking about layering in some additional resources and channel personnel that's based on our past experience and best practices. So again, further investment to come. We also recognize as a company that the shift that's occurred over the years from transactional selling in our space to solution selling really puts the trusted advisors, that is the partner community, right in the middle of conversations that they're leveraging with their past and even ongoing and new relationships that they're having, and they really offer customers an unbiased guide to the growing many choices of technology solution options out there. So again, we're eager to continue to tap into that. It's been a big part of what we're doing. We expect it to grow, and we're also very fortunate. And again, a lot of good work done prior to me coming on board is that we have strong agreements, rewarding agreements in place with all the significant master distribution companies. So, it's easy to find us to connect.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we're running out of time here. So just short and sweet, what makes GTT stand out from the other telcos and service provider partners?
Yeah, that's fair. It's kind of a network and product capabilities. We have one of the largest global tier 1 IP networks that is ranked as one of the top 5 by an independent group. So we have presence in 140 plus countries. We handle roughly 30% of all internet traffic, and traffic that originates on our network, 75% of it gets delivered on our network, which offers a competitive advantage with latency and less hops and generally higher throughput. So that foundation enables us to layer on managed services, managed WAN with SD-WAN, managed security, our recently rolled out SASE solution, leveraging Palo Alto. And the other aspect is we provide global connectivity. We have over 400 plus preferred providers. That allows us to provide best options in price and diversity, for our customers, for our partners, so that they could have the best solution in front of them.
Good answer, man. I love it. Well, Ken, I know you're a huge fan of the Top Gun Show. And then I know, by experience, there are millions and millions of people watching you right now. I've asked you for personal little-known facts in the past and hobbies and all that. This time I'm going to ask you, give me a personal little-known fact.
Yeah, I've recently gotten hooked on the daily word game Wordle. And I don't know if you're participating in that, but I recommend it. And there's another version called Quordle, which is a little kind of 4X-added challenges. So it's fun, challenging, like a crossword puzzle. You play it once daily. So, every 24 hours is a new word of the day and you figure it out. But it's simple, but it's addictive, it's compelling. But what makes it extra fun is that you get to share your results daily, and that gives me a daily bonding with my families and friends dispersed all over. It kind of gets my brain going in the morning as I'm sitting there with my daily cup of tea, using, of course, my Daily Show mug. But anyway, so that's kind of the latest thing that I'm playing around with when I'm not with family and pets, and then of course the efforts here at GTT. So
that's great. Great answer. Well, Ken, thanks so much for being a guest on the Top Gun Show once again. Tell Jim Dellis you're gonna have to sponsor another month because somehow he didn't make the cut on this month, but I have questions for you, Jim. I can't wait to interview you. Thanks for being on the show,
I look
Ken.
forward to it. Take care, Steve. Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching, everybody.